Viewers, thank you for joining us on India Upfront. Demographic imbalance, that is shifts in population dynamics, can alter the social and cultural landscape. Unchecked immigration and illegal influx can compromise national security, viewers. You would remember that the demographic shift in Assam, Jharkhand and Bengal has ignited a controversy, with BJP MP Nishikant Dubey sounding the alarm. He said this on floor of the House. He was talking about the Adivasi community's dwindling numbers. Dubey had attributed this trend to an influx of Bangladeshi immigrants and migrants from Murshidabad in Bengal, fueling a surge in the Muslim population. The opposition initially dismissed these claims as a divisive tactic, but the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren's concerns about the same in Bengal has turned the tables. Viewers, India's porous eastern border has long been vulnerable to illegal immigration from Bangladesh. Critics argue that the vote bank politics is driving the denial of this demographic debate. By downplaying the issue, some parties may be prioritizing electoral gains over national interest, which is vote bank. Viewers, this is a dangerous game as it undermines the very fabric of India's diversity and inclusivity. Now, when the Prime Minister and the Home Minister of the country red flag infiltration, it merits attention. Let's play out what they have said.
साथियों, सच्चाई ये है कि जेएमएम के लोग बांग्लादेशी और रोहिंग्या घुसपैठियों के साथ खड़े हैं। ये घुसपैठिए और कट्टरपंथी जेएमएम को भी अपने कब्जे में लेते जा रहे हैं।
हमारे झारखंड में जिस प्रकार से घुसपैठ हो रही, अगर इसी प्रकार से चला तो 25-30 साल में एक घुसपैठिए यहां बहुमत में आ जाएंगे। हेमंत सोरेन ने रोक सकता है क्या? कांग्रेस रोक सकती है? उनकी तो वोट बैंक ही वो है।
Now, let's take you through the numbers that we have. Just look at the numbers closely on your screen. Irrefutable facts that disprove opposition's red herring theories. Let's start with Jharkhand itself and expose Soren's denialism. This is the data as per the MHA affidavit. In Sultan Parganas, Hindus have gone down. The Hindu population has come down from 90.37% in 1951 to 67.95% in 2011. Muslim population is up from 9.43% to 22.73%, and tribals are down from 44.67% in 1951 to 28.11% in 2011. Let's look at the next state. In Assam, the Muslim population between 1971 and 2011 has gone up from 24.5% to 28.4%, and Hindus, the Hindu population has come down from 72% to 61%. Let's talk about West Bengal now. Muslim population in 1971 was 20.4%. In 2011, it is up to 27.01%. The Hindu population from 79% is down to the number that you can see on your screen. Let's quickly, before we open this up, tell you what Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren has said.
असम में बसे लोग और असम का भी मुख्यमंत्री झारखंड में आकर के झारखंड के लोगों को, यहाँ के सरकार को कोसने का काम में लगा है। घुसपैठिए, बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठिए की बात करेंगे। मैं उनको कहना चाहूंगा, ये जाकर के आपने भारत सरकार का आंकड़ा निकाल के देख ले कि कौन से जिला में, कौन से राज्य में किस तरीके से आंकड़े में बदलाव हुआ है। जाके बंगाल में देखे, बंगाल का आंकड़ा क्या है, और पता कीजिए झारखंड में अलग अलग जिलों का आंकड़ा क्या है। तो स्पष्ट पता चलेगा कि यहाँ कोई डेमोग्राफी में बदलाव नहीं, सब अमन चैन से रह रहे हैं, खुशी अमन से रह रहे हैं। लेकिन जहां लोग अमन चैन से एक साथ रहते हैं, वो इनको अच्छा नहीं लगता। जहां जहां लोग लड़ते हैं वही इनकी रोटी, राजनीतिक रोटी पकने शुरू हो जाता है।
The Jharkhand Chief Minister is also very much a part of India Alliance, asking questions of Mamata Banerjee and the West Bengal government by citing data. He says, look at what's happening in West Bengal. Let's open this up, viewers. Shehzad Poonawala, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Karan Verma, political analyst. Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji, political analyst. Tausif Ahmad Khan, lawyer, political analyst, will be joining us. Dr. Tanuj Khatri, spokesperson of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, completes this panel. Dr. Khatri, when the BJP raised this concern, many in Team India, the India Alliance I mean, they dismissed it. They said this is a divisive discourse, this is to polarize people, linked it to elections, what have you. Now, your leader, Jharkhand Chief Minister, is saying, look at what's happening in West Bengal.
देखिए, हेमंत सोरेन जी ने जो कहा है उसको ऐसे समझने की जरूरत है कि जब जब झारखंड में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के असम के मुख्यमंत्री आते हैं तो वो डेमोग्राफी की बात करते हैं, तो वो घुसपैठ की बात करते हैं, लेकिन वो ये नहीं बताते हैं कि उनके खुद के राज्य में, और सबसे बड़ी बात, अगर घुसपैठ है तो उसका क्या स्थिति है, अन्य राज्यों में क्या स्थिति है, जिम्मेदार उसकी जवाबदेही वो केंद्रीय गृह मंत्रालय की है। और पिछले दिनों केंद्रीय गृह मंत्रालय के अंडर सेक्रेटरी, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स के अंडर सेक्रेटरी ने एफिडेविट दिया है ऑनरेबल कोर्ट को कि ये एक सीरियस इशू है, लेकिन हमारे पास यानी कि गृह मंत्रालय के पास में कोई डेटा नहीं है कि कितने लोग बांग्लादेश से या अन्य जगहों से घुसपैठ करके भारत में आए हैं या झारखंड में आए हैं। जब केंद्रीय गृह मंत्रालय के पास ये डेटा नहीं है तो फिर ये बीजेपी के लोग कौन होते हैं ये इस पर राजनीति करने वाले। जब जब चुनाव आता है तब तब इनको ये मुद्दा याद आता है, बाकी के 5 साल ये भूल जाते हैं।
नहीं, तनुज खत्री जी, ये सवाल जो आपने पूछा है कि इनके पास कहां से डेटा आया, ये तो बीएसएफ का प्रॉब्लम है, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को आंसर देना चाहिए, ये तो अभी मैं बीजेपी से पूछूंगा। लेकिन मैं आपसे ये आप ये भी कह रहे हैं कि इलेक्शन से जोड़ दिया आपने, तो हेमंत सोरेन क्यों कह रहे हैं कि बंगाल तो देखिए, क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं वो?
मैंने तो वही बताया ना कि सिर्फ बंगाल की ही बात क्यों है, आसाम को भी देखने की जरूरत है। आसाम के तो मुख्यमंत्री खुद यहां झारखंड में आकर के बैठे हुए हैं।
अच्छा, तो आप ये कह रहे हैं कि ममता बनर्जी को जवाब देना चाहिए और असम के मुख्यमंत्री हिमंता बिस्वा को भी जवाब देना चाहिए, यही कहना चाहते हैं हेमंत सोरेन। ठीक है, but let's put that question to the BJP spokesman. Shehzad, what is the center doing about this?
Let me tell you very clearly. First of all, let me tell you, this is not any anti-religion debate that we are having. This discussion is essentially to preserve our national character. It is to preserve our national security. It is to preserve our democracy. It is to ensure that the citizens are the beneficiaries of the resources of this country, not some illegal aliens and migrants who are coming from abroad. And finally, it is to ensure that it is national security, not vote bank politics, that is kept at the forefront. First of all, Mr. Hemant Soren ji's party is saying that we don't have data, but he has enough data to say that Bengal में हो रहा है, पर अपने स्टेट का डेटा उनको आइडेंटिफाई नहीं करना है. Let me tell you, the High Court of Jharkhand has admitted that in the Pargana area, Santhal Pargana area, the tribal population has come down hugely from 44% to almost 28%. That is a drop of 16%. And at the same time, the Muslim population has more than doubled from 9.4 to 22.7%. In place like Ranchi also, 5.3 to 10.58%. In Singhbhum, 3.2% to 6.29%. Why was Jharkhand created, first of all? It was created to preserve the tribal culture. That's why Vajpayee ji and the BJP wanted the state created. But if instead of the tribal population, we are going to see an influx of illegal immigrants, that is a problem. Now you ask me what the BJP and the government has done. I want to quote you, first of all, it is completely untrue, the picture that is being drawn. We have said very categorically to the High Court 2 things. That first of all, we are concerned about the regarding the illegal immigration that is taking place into Jharkhand. The High Court has admitted it is coming from Bangladesh. We have said let there be a high-powered committee that will look into the entire specific facts of this case. And as far as our government is concerned, all of this has happened prior to 2014. Our government, when it came to power into 2014, in the Tripura area, there were 11 open areas or border patches that were open. 6 have been fenced completely. The remaining will be done by 2025. In January 2023 to April 2024, 1,000 people who were trying to cross the border illegally were arrested. Indo-Bangladesh border was started from 1986, the fencing. Today, 80% has been completed. The flood lighting has been done. Sensors have been installed. Modern infrastructure has been put. And there has been a 60% drop in the infiltration. Although it is a porous border, still infiltration does happen because of the various elements that support them. But anyways, even then we have taken a position. But today I want to ask a very specific question. Firstly, you have admitted Bengal this has taken place. Secondly, what was the stand once upon a time of Mamata Banerjee? She used to rile against the left parties, saying that don't allow these illegal immigrants to vote. I remember the 1993 movement that they had done. And today the same Mamata Banerjee, if we talk about even identifying the illegals, she will come on the streets and say, Khoon ki nadiyan bahegi. Same thing for Jharkhand Chief Minister. They riled and they wanted a tribal state. And today he's saying that mere ye illegal immigrants ko mat haath lagao. I'll give one example and I'll end my point. Pakur, tribal youth took out a movement against the land and love jihad. And then they were beaten up black and blue. The police went into the hostel and they beat up the students. So you have High Court, you have the data, you have also the tribals who are on the streets. But what does Mr. Hemant Soren say? That RSS, nationalists who are working with the tribals for their upliftment are rats.
You just
and these illegal immigrants are fine.
The JMM spokesperson, he is admitting that this is a problem. He says, what is the centre doing about it?
I have told you what the centre
talking
has
about
done.
The steps being taken, but they are not foolproof.
No.
And you were talking about porous border, Shehzad. I said that in my introduction.
I'll tell you why.
No, the argument from the other side is that, look, you must also take the blame. Don't just blame
I'll tell you why. Because where are these things happening from? Tripura, today there is a BJP government. All opportunities have stopped there. West Bengal, when we wanted to increase the jurisdiction of BSF to 50 kilometers, who opposed it? The West Bengal Chief Minister. So therefore, I understand that there are challenges, especially when India alliance governments are on the border states. It becomes a challenge because they put vote bank interest above national security interest. And therefore, it is very important that in every state, which is especially around the border, just like Tripura, the mandate should be for BJP. Then we will be able to work with more speed and more efficiency. I agree with that.
Tausif Ahmed Khan, so far we've had a situation where the BJP was talking about demographic imbalance, the shifting demographic, blaming influx of illegals, and India Alliance was in denial about it. Now, Mr. Soren, your alliance partner is raising the issue, and he's given the example of West Bengal.
No, you see, illegal immigrants crossing border. That is the allegation. Am I correct? That is what the BJP
not just crossing the border. The alacrity with which they are assimilated because they serve as a vote bank, that is the bigger problem. Crossing the border is just one part.
No, vote bank is a propaganda. I will come to that later. First, these alleged Bangladeshi national entering India, for that they have to cross the border. Am I correct or not? We are all intelligent.
They have
this
come
much
before
intelligence we all have. We can all agree that yes, they have to cross the border. And who controls the border? BSF. Who do they report to?
No, I have asked that question, Tausif. Didn't you just hear? No. Didn't you just hear? I asked that question. Now, what if there are, if there are problems, there are still some gaps? Shehzad conceded that point that, look, we are trying to do everything we can to make this foolproof. But there are patches, it's a porous border, you know that.
But we are talking about data.
Yeah, I know that. I'll come to that. But I'm talking about the larger principle. What if people cross over? What happens to them? What is the state doing about it?
No. First of all, BJP is conceding that yes, they have failed to secure the border. If they have failed to secure the border, please resign. Because Mamata Banerjee,
it's not just the BJP's problem, Tausif.
She does not control BSF. Mamata Banerjee does not control the borders. Can Mamata Banerjee be held liable for issuing visa? Who is issuing visa? It is the BJP government, the central government. Who is controlling who's opening gates of border? It is the BJP. How is Mamata Banerjee liable in any way?
Why is Mr. Soren okay? Why? Okay, 1 minute. Just to 1 minute, Tausif, 1 minute.
In the name of persecution.
1 minute. Why is Mr. Soren asking this question of West Bengal government? Is he going to exit the India alliance? Why?
Even the Jharkhand chief minister has no control over the question that
We're having a few issues in your line. We'll try and fix it. It's not very pleasant for the viewer. 1 minute. Let me bring in Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, in principle, is this a problem or not? The shift in demographic, the influx of illegals.
No, you are mixing up two important things out here, Pranesh. First, we are discussing about IBI, as we call it, illegal Bangladeshi immigrants. Please do not link that with the rise in the Muslim population across sectors in different parts of India. A Shahzad Poonawalla or a Pranesh can go and buy a plot in a Muslim majority Kashmir that doesn't permit the Kashmiris to call the Hindus who are buying plot out there as a demographic
Rahul
change.
Gandhi, say
That's
this to
a wrong way
Rahul
to
Gandhi,
interpret.
sir.
Even
Who was
Congress has been
objecting
seized
to
of the problem
Kamruzaman
since time
Chaudhary, don't tell me that, I know that. Say this to Rahul Gandhi, who had a problem with people from other states going to Jammu and Kashmir. But anyways, make your point.
Now also I can challenge both of you to go and buy a plot of land in Assam, because already Assam has passed laws wherein outsiders cannot buy any plot of land in Assam. Get that fact checked with your team from Assam government. Now coming to the basic crux of the problem, Pranesh, out here, listen, NRC cannot be allied to this particular problem, because what you are suggesting is a national register of citizens, as many people are suggesting out here in India, that NRC problem will solve this problem. No, because even I was born in 1970, I did not have a birth certificate, so I will not be able to provide any proof of my birth. But I can prove my legacy from 1951 that my grandfather was an Indian citizen. That belies a lot of question wherein many people will not be able to prove whether he is an Indian or not. But suggesting that demographic changes are happening because of illegal migration from Bangladesh is absolutely not correct, according to me.
Okay,
Because
I'll tell you. Okay. It is not true. It is a BJP propaganda. 1 minute.
Their nationality of
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Here, 1 minute. The BJP government came to power in 2014. Let me tell you what the UPA government had said. Here it is, sir. This is reply by MOS Home, Congress leader Shri Prakash Jaiswal in Rajya Sabha over a question raised on threat posed by illegal Bangladeshi immigrants. It's available. आप भी पढ़ सकते हैं.
Come on, Kiran Rijiju also said there are two
I'm
Bangladeshi
talking about what the government said. You're dismissing the problem. I'm telling you what the Congress's stand was when the Congress was in power. This is the UPA government minister admitting it in parliament and here. And no, then how are you in denial?
No, okay, fine, we have gone through that.
No, why?
Pranesh,
अभी तो आप बोल रहे थे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
figure has been proved.
This is not fine, Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji. No.
20 lakh
अभी आप why were you saying this? Why were you saying that this is not a problem? Why?
No. The simple problem is that the illegal Bangladeshi immigrants into India is a problem, but demographic changes is an alibi to something very sinister by the
So the influx is happening, but it is not changing anything.
They are settling in different parts of the
Shahzad,
country.
quick answer, Karan, I'm coming to you next.
How foolish can that argument be?
Okay, foolish argument.
Let me just give you two examples of how this demographic changes actually alters our constitutional scheme. In Mallapuram, as soon as the population of a certain demography changed, the child marriages which do not take place because under 18 the girl cannot be married, there was a law passed that under 18 marriages should be legalized and sanctioned. And it was done by the Congress UDF government. And then under pressure they had to withdraw it. In Tamil Nadu, in a particular area, Hindus were taking out their processions for religious festivities. As soon as the demography changed, they were told to stop. The Madras High Court had to come in and intervene and said this is against the principles of secularism. Now you tell me that Indian Muslims have no problem with either following the Indian law or following the norms of living together in harmony with Hindus. Who would then do this? And therefore, for you to conflate the issue of illegal immigrants with Indian Muslims, you are doing the biggest injustice. And finally, identify all illegal immigrants in 6 districts from Bangladesh, says the High Court of Jharkhand, 10th August 2024. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, do you know more than the High Court of Jharkhand? How are you defending in name of vote bank? You're defending some Rohingya? You are defending some Bangladeshi? Is that what you are come down to? And even Jharkhand chief minister is saying कि मेरे यहाँ नहीं है, बंगाल में तो है. But you are saying कि नहीं नहीं, हम तो पूरे देश में जहां पर भी कोई दिखेगा बांग्लादेशी हम उसके बचाव में आ जाएंगे. ये क्या तरीका है भाई?
बोलिए सर, बोलिए प्लीज.
Pranesh, can I reply?
Of course.
Basic point, the argument I was very successfully tried to prove it to you that these are two important issues. One is the Muslims of India settling in different parts of the country for
Where
their
is the
livelihood.
debate on that?
Second is the illegal Bangladeshi.
Where is the debate on that?
coming
आप
and
खुद ही
trying to
argument
change
बोलते
the
हैं और फिर आप
demography.
बोलते हैं कि I
Eat
was
up our
successfully doing
resources
it.
is
Leave
a big
that
problem.
Leave that for viewers to judge, sir. Successful, not
Let me
successful.
finish.
ये तो ये आप सर्टिफिकेट पहले हाथ में रखते हैं, उसके बाद then you make an argument.
No,
The
you
first
only
point
said
that you are underlining
the
is
Muslim
not
population
up
of
for
Jharkhand.
debate. This
Pranesh,
is not
the
about
Muslim
Indian
population
Muslims.
of Jharkhand. You brought in the illegal migrants.
I am asking you
the
one
Muslim
simple question,
population of
Kamru
Jharkhand.
Zamanji. Kamru Zamanji, tell me, am I wrong in asking you what has driven Hemant Soren, the Jharkhand CM, to say, look at what is happening in West Bengal? ये बता दीजिए. Is he from the NDA, RSS, BJP, or is he exiting India Alliance and joining hands with the NDA? चार option है, pick one.
Before 2021, our Honorable Prime Minister, the Home Minister came to Bengal and said that the illegal Bangladeshi immigrants are eating away Bengal like termites. After that, 3 years have passed, no action taken. Now the Jharkhand elections have come and this same ecosystem from the ministry are coming to
1
Jharkhand.
minute. So when you say no
gaslighting the
action has
people
been
against the
taken, do you
Muslims,
concede that
followed
there is
by
a problem?
debates with you,
1 minute,
who are
Kamru
comparing the
Zamanji. Kamru
illegal
Zamanji,
Bangladeshi immigrants
sir, don't
with
run
the
away like
local
this. 1
Muslim
minute.
population.
No. So when you raise this point about action not being taken, delayed, whatever, you agree that there is a problem? Obviously you agree. Tabhi to you're talking about action. Karan, the comments of Mr. Soren, that exposes the hypocrisy and the problem that we have. It is staring us in the eye, but we are choosing to look the other way because you see, vote bank comes first.
So, Pranesh, it's no less than the Jharkhand High Court which has said that we are sitting on a dangerous proposition. And I want to reply here to the question that you earlier raised, that, you know, what's been the difference in approach of the BJP and other governments? Our friend Tausif here said that it's the BSF that is responsible for controlling the infiltration. Well, let me tell him that it's Mamta Banerjee who from the past 3 years, on repeated requests by the Home Ministry from Amit Shah ji himself, has denied the 72 BSF outposts the land that is required to set up those posts. I mean, it is despicable what is happening in West Bengal right now. 4 meetings have taken place. Time and again the government has requested for land so that they can set up BSF posts, and Mamta Banerjee has not missed a single opportunity in ostracizing the BSF, calling them they carry fake cards, pitting the citizens against them. So this is what is happening. Look, for a stark contrast, look at Hemanta Biswa Sarma. 400 arrests have been made of illegals who tried to enter Assam. Whether it is NIA or the Assam police, I mean, they've taken to the streets, whether it is Badruddin Ajmal or the Congress, that, oh, Muslims are being targeted, but Hemanta Biswa Sarma is absolutely razor focused on implementing the spirit of law. That is what we need to end this malaise of illegal immigration. If people like Kamru Zaman are going to be in denial of it, and they are going to say, oh, there are two different things. I mean, what are the odds that the minority population jumps by 3-folds in the last 40 years, and at the same time illegal immigration is also happening? If you can't see a correlation in that and choose to be absolutely naive, then that's your problem. In fact, it's the High Court that has said that it's time the state government issued Aadhaar cards, ration cards with extreme caution. And that speaks a lot about it when the courts are talking about it, and the Mamta government is not giving the land for the BSF outposts.
But Tausif Ahmed will not trust the court because he will say that, you know, like some judges have done in the past, they will join the BJP. Tausif, why are we playing with national security?
No, it is a fact. We have seen that right after the judge retired, even in Supreme Court, in high courts, they have openly admitted that they are part of RSS, that they are going to join BJP. And in fact, Bengal has given a very live example to the whole of country where a judge who has a sitting judge was passing order against Trinamool, and as soon as he resigned, he went ahead and joined BJP and contested on BJP election. But what happened to him when he went to RG Kar protest? He was booed away with the people chanted "Go back, go back" slogan against the judge. So it is whatever is. Let us not be factually incorrect. The truth is, yes, there were judges who openly.
This is not about judges. This is about the influx of illegals.
That aside, no. It is a fact. Now, that aside, if you are saying that Mamata Banerjee is responsible for manning the border gates,
no one is saying that.
Make her the charge.
God forbid she becomes in charge of the borders.
Tausif Ahmed, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. The Home Minister, the Chief Minister, the Health Minister has 1 minute, sir. As you know, we've seen the record in the RG Kar case. So let's not, even talk about it. I just want to ask you a simple question. Abhi tak answer nahi diya aapne. Why is Mr. Hemant Soren raising the red flag? Why is he talking about Bengal? Why?
You must ask Mr. Hemant Soren.
He's your alliance partner.
Who says that he does not have the data for Jharkhand. He must also say who has told him there is
I have the answer to this.
Infiltration in Bengal, and he must also answer who is responsible for sealing the border.
Okay.
Is it the chief minister of any state, or is it Mr. Amit Shah or BJP ruling from central?
Okay, Karan, just 1 minute. Shahzad, yes.
I have the answer to Tausif ji's question, and I'll read one statement. The infiltration in Bengal has become a disaster. I have both Bangladeshi and Indian voter lists. This is a very serious matter. I need it to be discussed in the House. Do you know who said this? 4th of August 2005, Mamata Banerjee in Lok Sabha. 1972, deport the illegals, Indira Gandhi. 1985, Rajiv Gandhi, deport the illegals. आज बचाओ illegals को. क्या यूटर्न है? ये तो आपने डेटा दिया है भाई. And God forbid you are in charge of the borders. God forbid. God forbid. You thank God Mamata Banerjee has nothing to do with the borders, but she has a lot to do with the treatment meted out to the BSF, and therefore I say it on record that your attitude towards the central forces is as if you are from Pakistan. Even Pakistan does not behave the way with central forces like Mamata Banerjee behaves, and the TMC makes comments at them, and therefore I condemn the behavior of your state government towards the central forces. You don't want our borders sealed. You don't want it because you want to settle these illegals and you want to make them a vote bank. You've done it prior to 2014, and after 2014 we have stuck a death knell in that, and therefore you are opposed to us.
Okay, Karan, I'll come to you. Let me quickly bring in Dr. Khatri of the JMM. Dr. Khatri, when Mr. Soren, now that he's raised this concern, what do you expect the Bengal Chief Minister to do? क्या चाहते हैं? अब जब सोरेन साहब ने ये बात बोली है तो आई एम श्योर कुछ सोच के बोली होगी कि बंगाल में देख लीजिए क्या हो रहा है.
देखिए, आपने माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का एक छोटा सा क्लिप निकाला है. उन्होंने बहुत कुछ कहा है. उन्होंने लगातार ये पूछने का काम किया है कि केंद्र की सरकार जिसके हाथ में है AK-47 वो वहां पे मुस्तैद है, वो क्यों नहीं जवाब देते हैं? घुसपैठ जो है ये राज्यों का विषय बनाने की कोशिश की जा रही है वहां जहां भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकारें नहीं है. आप हिमंता विश्व शर्मा से नहीं पूछते हैं आसाम के अंदर में.
वो तो खुद ही बोल रहे हैं, वो तो मुख्यमंत्री खुद ही बोल रहे हैं हम सफर कर रहे हैं.
पकड़ के डिपोर्ट करने के लिए जेल में डाल दो.
वो पूछने से पहले ही बोल रहे हैं कि हमारे यहाँ तो बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. लेकिन देखिए, मैंने डॉक्टर खत्री ये सवाल इसीलिए जरूरी है कि अभी तक ये हो रहा था कि निशिकांत दुबे बोल रहे थे, पार्लियामेंट में बोला उन्होंने, हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा बोल रहे थे कि ये प्रॉब्लम है. तो इस पे जवाब ये आता था विपक्ष का कि देखिए ये तो बीजेपी आरएसएस का एजेंडा है, पोलराइजिंग, डिविजिव, फियर मॉन्गरिंग है एक तरह से. अब तो हेमंत सोरेन तो बीजेपी आरएसएस नहीं है, या है तो बता दीजिए.
ऐसा है ना परनेश जी, पहली चीज ये बताइए कि केंद्र की सरकार ने या आसाम की सरकार ने कितने बांग्लादेशियों को वापस भेजा, कितनों को डिटेन किया? ये इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बात कह रहे हैं, कितनों को बांग्लादेश वापस भेजा? अरे बांग्लादेश वापस भेजना तो छोड़ो, वहां के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री को अपने पास रखे हुए हैं. इस पर तो कुछ इशू ही नहीं बनता.
सर भी है डेटा.
मैं बता देता हूं आपको डेटा, फिर देखिए आप गोल पोस्ट शिफ्ट मत कीजिएगा.
मेरे पास भी डेटा है, आप बताइए, फिर मैं भी डेटा की बात करूंगा।
झारखंड छोड़ के सबका डेटा है
ठीक है,
आपके पास
मैच
भाई।
द फॉलोइंग कर लेते हैं। देखिए,
हाँ, मैच
2014 से 2017 तक 1822 बांग्लादेशी नेशनल्स वर डिपोर्टेड। ये 2014 से 2017 तक का डेटा है। यूपीए के समय में 2005 से 2013 में 88,792 बांग्लादेशी को डिपोर्ट किया गया था। तो ये प्रॉब्लम तो है, लेकिन कमरुज़मान चौधरी बोल रहे नहीं है प्रॉब्लम, या वो बोल रहे हैं 2014 से प्रॉब्लम शुरू हुई है। तो ये जो 88,000 जिनको वापस भेजा गया, ये डिड दे फॉल फ्रॉम द मून?
नहीं तो ना, नहीं, अगर वो आसमान से भी नहीं टपके थे और ना ही जमीन से निकले थे, तो ये मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स के अंडर सेक्रेटरी प्रताप सिंह रावत जी ने हलफनामा दिया है, एफिडेविट दिया है ऑनरेबल कोर्ट को 11/9/2024 को कि हमारे पास कोई एक्यूरेट डेटा नहीं है कि कितने बांग्लादेशी हैं भारत के अंदर में।
इसका मैं जवाब देता हूं।
ओके,
मैं इसका जवाब देता हूं, एक वाक्य में जवाब देता हूं। क्योंकि सितंबर 19, 2024 को हाईकोर्ट ने स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को पुल अप किया और कहा कि आप मिसलीडिंग इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं अथॉरिटीज को। ये इसीलिए हमारे पास डेटा नहीं है, क्योंकि जो भी इलीगल आया है आप उसको लीगल बनाकर अपना दामाद बना रहे हो। यही तो समस्या है। अल्टीमेटली कोई एजेंसी, सेंट्रल एजेंसी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट पे रिलाई करेगी कि स्टेट गवर्नमेंट कोई अवैध व्यक्ति को वैध नहीं बताएगा। पर जब आपकी सरकार का और आपकी राजनीतिक दलों का चरित्र बन चुका है, जो पार्टी ट्राइबल के नाम पर बनी थी, आज वो ट्राइबल के जमीन, ट्राइबल की जो ट्राइबल समाज के जो महिलाएं हैं उनके ऊपर अत्याचार करने वाले लोगों को वहां पर बसा रही है। यह आपका चरित्र बन चुका है। पाकुर में क्यों मारा आपने ट्राइबल युवाओं को? क्यों सिर फोड़े उनके? उनकी क्या मांग थी कि हमें अपनी महिलाएं और हमारी जमीनें सुरक्षित रखनी है, और आपने उनके सिर फोड़ दिए। क्यों फोड़ा भाई सिर? पाकुर में क्या किया आपने, बताइए।
अरे ये जवाब क्यों दिया अंडर सेक्रेटरी ने? ये तो
बता तो
दिया आपके राज्य सरकार की
जवाब इसीलिए दिया क्योंकि वो ये कह रहे हैं कि जो एसिमिलेशन है, क्योंकि वो वोट बैंक इंटरेस्ट सर्व करने के लिए या जो भी रीजन रहा होगा, हमारे पास एक्यूरेट डेटा नहीं है क्योंकि स्टेट मदद नहीं कर रही है।
अरे तो पूरे इंडिया का भी डेटा नहीं है उनके पास।
अरे पूरे इंडिया का डेटा का क्या सवाल है? झारखंड हाईकोर्ट में पूरा इंडिया का डेटा चल रहा है क्या? कुछ भी बोले जा रहे हैं आप।
चलो भाई, पढ़ के आओ।
मैं पढ़कर आया हूं। आप झारखंड के बारे में बात कीजिए।
मैं बता रहा हूं,
बंगाल पे आप चर्चा कर रहे हैं, झारखंड पे बोलना नहीं है।
एक मिनट आप झारखंड से बाहर भी जाएंगे। डॉक्टर खत्री, आपने पहले बोला कि आपने हेमंत सोरेन का एक छोटा सा क्लिप, ये जो छोटा सा क्लिप है, पहले तो ये क्लैरिफाई कर दीजिए व्यूअर को, ये गलत है क्या क्लिप?
क्यों गलत रहेगा?
नहीं है ना गलत, तो फिर मैं ये बोल रहा हूं, झारखंड हाईकोर्ट ने कहा कि वी नीड अ फैक्ट फाइंडिंग कमिटी, एन इंडिपेंडेंट वन, बिकॉज द स्टेट इज नॉट इवन रेडी टू एक्नॉलेज द प्रॉब्लम। ये कहा है राज्य सरकार के बारे में। करण वर्मा, यू सी, every time a direct question is asked, how the goalpost is shifted. Now the chief minister has spoken, but the party and the alliance partners, I mean, one can understand their compulsions. What will they do?
No, Pranesh, they totally stand exposed, and I want to further expose what's happening in Bengal, Pranesh, because let's be accurate about it. 17th December 2022, time and again they're saying, what is the BSF doing? Amit Shah has a meeting with Mamta Banerjee, and he tells her, Didi, we need to sort this together. The police and BSF have to do it together. And he demands, I'm being very accurate with data here, 35 acres of land for 70 outposts. What are those 70 outposts? 40 with Bangladesh, 16 with Nepal, 16 with Bhutan. And what does Didi say? Tausif should know this. On 18th December, Didi says, Kis liye chahiye zameen? Why do you need so much land? To keep an eye on us. And after that, February 2023, again the Home Ministry met. Today, we are sitting in September 2024. Didi is yet to give those 35 acres of land which can strengthen border security, because Didi has a vote bank interest. They are playing with national security, whether it is Hemant Soren or whether it is Mamta Banerjee, and they cannot reply on facts. Time and again, the Home Ministry has wanted, sought cooperation, but they've put politics ahead of national security, and that is where they stand exposed.
कमरुज़मान जी, एक छोटा सा सवाल है, इट्स अ स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन. सो फार द बीजेपी हैड बीन रेजिंग इट, नाउ इट इज वन ऑफ योर ओन. व्हाई आर यू स्टिल इन डिनायल?
Let us talk about the data that is available with us. Out of the NRC exercise in Assam, 20 lakh people have failed the NRC test. Now, what has the government done with these 20 lakh illegal Bangladeshi immigrants? Out of which 9.35 lakhs who had their Aadhaar cards locked were released by the Union Home Ministry. And these people are enjoying the resources and the jobs of our Indian citizens sitting in Assam. So there the hypocrisy of the BJP government, which is both in Assam as well as in the center, stands exposed.
Okay, so what should
and
be
by
done?
the way,
What should
all
be done?
these 9.35 lakhs catered to the vote bank of the BJP.
Okay. Shehzad, answer that question.
They should be caught, they should be deported to Bangladesh.
So now Mr.
Do we
Kamru
have
Zaman
a framework
Chaudhary, no, one second, Mr.
Bangladesh?
Kamru, Mr. Kamru, 1 second. Mr. Kamru, since you have also officially contested on the Congress ticket, please tell me Congress is officially passing resolution in CWC for nationwide NRC. When is Congress doing that? Sir.
No, we are not supporting NRC because that's not the way to determine the nationality of a citizen.
अरे भाई आप कमरू बनो या चौधरी बनो आप बीच में पता नहीं क्या बन जाते हैं आप अभी तो आप कमरू की तरह अभी चौधरी की तरह बोल रहे थे अब कमरू बन गए अब चौधरी है कमरू है पहले ये क्लैरिफिकेशन थी कंफ्यूजन बढ़ा है आपके साथ पता नहीं चलता कौन सा आई एम सेइंग ऑन अ लाइटर नोट बट द मोमेंट आई हैव सेड दैट यू आस्क फॉर एनआरसी नेशनवाइड सीडब्ल्यूसी रेजोल्यूशन द मोमेंट आई सेड दैट देन पूरा खुल के आ गया सब कुछ सामने
ओके we'll have to move on. I thank all of you for joining us on this.